You really want to brighten up a room when you walk into it? Watch this video and I'll show you how. What's up, fam? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by another episode of Mom, Dad, and the Girls DIY. On today's episode, you found us at our bathroom. Are you tired of having to fumble for a light switch in a dark room? Are you really tired of having to turn off lights when you walk throughout your house? Is there some people in your house that treat it like an old school country song where every light in the house is on constantly, or so it seems? If you answer yes to any of those questions, then I have the solution to your problem. Today, we're going to be installing the Lutron Maestro Occupancy Sensor. Some people call it an auto timer, some people call it a motion detection switch, whatever you want to call it. We are going to solve your issues today. Now, this switch is going to allow you to select from a few different modes. One, you can have it where it comes on when you press the button, or in auto off. Sometimes it'll go auto on and you press the button to go off. For us, we leave it where it's auto on and auto off. When we walk in, it comes on. When we walk out, after a set number of minutes, it automatically goes off. You can select all of those. We'll get into that later in the video. But for right now, you're going to need a few things. Let's see. You're going to need some screwdrivers, probably a pair of pliers, a new switch plate cover, and the actual occupancy sensor switch right here. This comes with some screws and some wire nuts. That's pretty much all you're going to need, and a little bit of know-how. Now, we are going to be working with electricity. If you're not comfortable, call an electrician. I am not responsible for you looking like Marv from Home Alone. After that, that's all you need. A little bit of know-how. We can take care of this ourselves. First things first, we need to shut the power off. Access your panel, find the appropriate circuit, and just flip it off. Now that you're sure the power's off, we can go ahead and open the switch plate, get access to the game box, remove this switch, and get the new one installed. But you're saying, the power's off, how is it so bright in there? Well, that's thanks to the Bluetti EB3A. If you want one of these little power stations, I'll put a link down in the description, plus a promo code to save you a little bit of money off those. Plug in your favorite light, you're good to go. Let's get back to this switch install. Go ahead and start by removing the screws on your switch plate. Got a little dizzy on that one. I'm also going to fix that switch. It's inset a little bit, but I did not install these. These were done by our home builder. Alright, go ahead and set that switch plate aside because you're not going to need it anymore. Well, you might. I don't know what you're rocking with. Now, this is the switch that we're going to be replacing. It's off. Make sure that it's off. You can use a tester, but I know that it's off. It's off. Better be safe than sorry, though, in some cases. These are like the world's longest screw, so you can use a drill if you want. I should have definitely thought about that, because this thing is super long. Go ahead and get access to the switch by pulling it out. Now these should have been screwed down. It's definitely an unsafe practice by whoever installed this. Go ahead and pull this out. Alright, don't use a Phillips head all the time. Flathead's going to be where it's at for electrical. Get everything disconnected. These were just pushed in with the little push tabs on the back, so give it a firm pull and it'll come right out. And you're good to go. Now, I don't know if yours will look like this, but here's where we're going to need to cut this wire.
Go ahead and trim or straighten out any of the wires in your gang box. That way they can fit into the wire nuts easier.
Take your silver wire coming off the box, your green wire, put them together. And you want to hook them up to your ground right here. Now they're going to give you a wire nut. You may have to grab some more depending on all you got going on in here. Put them together, give it a nice spin all the way down. So it's snug, give it a pull. You gotta say that's going nowhere.
Go ahead and do that 2 more times to the other 2 black wires. You'll attach those to the black wires that are already in the box. If you happen to have a neutral or white wire, you would hook the green wire up to that instead of hooking it in with the ground. In my case, I didn't have the neutral wire, so the green and the bare wire went to the ground, and then each black wire off of the box went to another black wire in the game box. Put your nuts on them, push them back there nice and snug so they're not getting away and not going to push your switches out. And yeah, you're pretty much good to go. Just try to fit it all in there. Watch your fingers and come on. There. Go ahead and screw in the switch back into the game box. Make sure it's all lined up nice and straight. This is just really boring, so let's just skip ahead.
Once you get it all taken care of, go ahead and turn the breaker back on. Now you got light. You went ahead and turned the power back on. Hopefully everything is tucked back into the game box nice and neat. You've already did a couple of test fitments of the plate cover. Got everything squared up, looking nice and level. I had to do a few extra steps because we live in a Lennar built home. And if you live in a Lennar built home, you know the struggle is real. So everything is good to go. Everything's working properly. There's no circuits tripping. The light comes on and goes off, but we now want to get into the settings of this.
But before we do that, I promised you I was going to post some screenshots of the manual. So here's the installation manual as well as a setup guide. Go back, pause it, reverse it, whatever Missy Elliott said, and just go ahead and screenshot these so you can save them.
Of this, there's 3 different functions you can get into. The first one is you're going to hold the main button and watch it blink. Now it's going to blink between 1 and 5 times. The first one will let you know that you're in the test mode. The second one is going to let you know that it's going to time out after 1 minute of no motion per se. The third blink will be 5 minutes of no motion. The fourth blink will be 15 minutes of no motion, and the fifth blink will be 30 minutes of no motion. We want to set this up to 30 minutes of no motion. So let's go ahead and see.
Now you can see exactly how long each blink takes. That way you know there's no issue with your switch.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now that is set up to go off after 30 minutes of no motion. The next one you're going to hit is this button over here. I'm not going to mess with it because it's automatically in the occupancy mode. So it's auto on and auto off. If you want to mess with it, you would hold it down and wait for it to blink 2 times if you want it to be a manual on where you press the switch and then it automatically goes off, or 3 times if you want to have it where it's auto on and auto off, daylight sensing. The next step would be to hold both of them to change the sensitivity from low to high. Now I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to change mine to high sensitivity. Since this is for the shower, I don't want it going off while we're in the shower. So you want to press and hold, and we are looking for 2 blinks. There's 1. There's 2. So now this switch is set up for a 30-minute delay for the timeout, auto on and auto off when you walk past it or walk in, and a high motion sensitivity. After that, all you have to do is reinstall the plate cover and you're good to go. So let's get that taken care of. Again, you're going to need your flathead, your plate cover, and the screws. Slide it on nice and neat like. Again, if you didn't do it before, you can always hit it with some touch-up paint. Touch-up paint, touch-up paint, touch-up paint. Or break the plate cover like that. It's no big deal. Technically it didn't break, so we're good to go. All up in the video. Get that one snug. Now here comes the tricky part. Let's go and check these screws. Sometimes these screws need to be adjusted because they will bottom out against the wall. We're going to see if we're lucky today where that doesn't happen. If not, I will show you how to adjust these screws. Looks like we're lucky today. So no trimming of the screws is needed. If that were the case and you need to trim it, and you got a pair of these pliers, all you would do is take and thread that screw however deep you need it, like that, right there into your plier, and then squeeze it, and that'll trim that screw to the appropriate lengths. Like I said, I don't need that done because these screws fit, so hopefully yours will too. If not, you can do it that way with those pliers. Like I said, those are some handy pliers to have. And there we are. Just kidding. That's done. Fan still works. Light works. You can't tell because we got this theater lighting or studio lighting on. And just straighten these up so you look like a professional. There you go. It was a quick and easy install. Definitely one of the best upgrades you can make to your house for under half an hour's worth of time. So if you have any questions about getting yours installed, put them in the comments down below. We'll try to answer them as best we can. If you have any concerns or things you want to change about the video, put them in the comments down below, or just stop by to say hi. We definitely appreciate it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. It helps out tremendously. Hit the bell icon so you never miss when we make a new video. We do have a handful more DIYs coming up, plus we have a large project. We're going to be ripping up all the flooring in our house and laying all brand new flooring. I am looking forward to it being done, but I'm not looking forward to get it started. But this project is a wrap. It's done. So hopefully you got yours installed. If you're looking to have one installed or you're looking to buy one, we definitely recommend the Lutron Maestro. We're not sponsored or they didn't give us anything. We just have these in the house for the last few years. We're going to install a few more of their products throughout. Look out for those videos as well. But again, you can't go wrong with the Lutron Maestro when it comes to an occupancy sensor, because I can say we've had them for years and no issues. And I think we're pretty much done. So like, share, subscribe. We appreciate it. And in our videos, we always say, joking, peace.
Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that by clicking the circle logo right here on your screen. Also, if you haven't seen our newest vlog, it's waiting on you right there. If you've already watched that one, we picked a video out just for you. Again, as always, we appreciate you watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. At the end of our videos, we always say,
peace!